now proudly presented on SNME. That's Sunday night's main event, Patreon and free feed.
Yo, we just people from the north side. Want some Timmy's at the shore fine. Winter ready on the four ties. Heavy traffic during 4-5. Gotta hustle on your own time. Color people every port side. We just people from the north side. Want some Timmy's at the shore fine.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's your host, your boy, George McKay, back here again for another New Frontier prediction show. And I'm doing it solo. Thank God. The matchmaker asked me to do it vis-a-vis myself without anybody. Uncle Bobby B, Hayes, no one. It's just me, your one and only one half of your amazing commentary team at New Frontier Pro. Now, let's get into the action as we get ready for my favorite event, the Kings of Kombat tournament. It's happening this Saturday, February 17th in the great city of Coburg. And it's going to be incredible. You will also be able to catch it in a few weeks' time on the Fight Network. And I cannot wait. This is one of my favorite events that New Frontier puts on, as the winner gets a one-on-one title shot with our grand champion at Immortality 3. That is our upcoming big event. That is our WrestleMania. Could not be more excited for this. Let's get into it, shall we? How about this? Right off the hop, we got Clifford Myers, who's going to be doing a little bit of stand-up, getting the crowd loose and ready for all the action the New Frontier is going to bring to Coburg, and I cannot wait. This dude is funny, funny man, and he's Coburg's own. So he's one of Coburg's favorite son. Kind of like Hayes is Oshawa's bastard son. It's a new year. I've done these jokes so many times, they're kind of getting redundant. I have to do some new jokes. I mean, I think forever Barney will stick, but I've got to think of some new jokes for the disdain that is Adam Hayes. Oh, disdain, shit stain. You see what I did there, guys? You see what? Forget it. Don't worry about it. All right. How about this? Our referee team for this amazing event is going to be none other than Affleck, Myers, Hunter, and Haller. These guys, they're New Frontier pros. They know how to do it. And they are going to be calling each match down the middle, up and up. Great. And of course, you can't have New Frontier without the action that is the commentary team. And I, myself, George McKay, will be joined by the ever unfiltered, the ever unhinged, the ever 420 himself, PD Skills. That's right, PD Skills will be joining me on commentary as we call all the action that is the Kings of Kombat tournament. I cannot wait to share the booth with this man and the sound bites that he is going to let loose. It's going to be electric. First match on the card. Again, this is subject to change, guys, but first match on the card, as I see it, this is a four-way elimination match. We got Stone, we got Jesse V, we got Doom, and we got Hattie. These four are going to burn it down with the electricity in the room. Last man standing, and I'm excited for this one. If you ask me, I don't know much about every opponent in this match, but I will say this: Jesse V, dangerous. Absolutely dangerous. I know him well. I know what he can do. I know he can decimate an opponent without literally breaking a sweat. And I'm excited for what he brings to the table. So if anybody asks, I'm putting my money on Jesse V to snag this one for sure. Next match on the card is a little bit of tag team action. You got Vander Cruz. You got Amato taking the Green Bastards on. The Green Bastards undefeated in New Frontier Pro. And Amato and Vander Cruz, I'm sure they would love to hand these guys their first L. Now, I love the Green Bastards. I love the Green Phantom. I've loved that he takes that Kyle under his wing. They are electric. They are entertaining. They are everything. But they are not Amato and Vander Cruz. That is to say, well, actually, you know what they are? They're all unhinged. All four of these guys. And it's no way to tell where this match is going to go. But I will say this. It's going to be entertaining. If I have to, though, I got to give my money to the Green Bastards, man. They are undefeated in New Frontier Pro. And I don't see them losing anytime soon. When that tag team division does come down from the matchmaker and you know he's going to be putting that together, I think the Green Bastards might be an excellent choice to helm that division for the first time. They have everything. They got the look. They got the charisma. They got the style. They got that Kyle. Okay, that's it. That's all you need. Is that Kyle. That fucking Kyle. Okay? He's incredible. He had a great 2022. He had an even better 2023. I don't see this kid's momentum slowing down. So I'm going for the Green Bastards all the way on this one to get the W. Don't get me wrong. I love Vander Cruz. I love Amato. But the Green Bastards, they just hit different. Literally, figuratively, and all of the above, really. 100%. Next match on the card is a dance for the Grand Championship. That's right. Tyler Hill, the champ, goes one-on-one with your boy's best friend, El Diablo, Gabriel Fuerza. And you know what? Say what you want to say. But friendships have their up and down moments, their challenges, if you will. And I respect both of these opponents. And most people would say, oh, he's going to go over his best friend. But I'm not. I'm not. I'm picking Tyler Hill to retain. There's just something about Hill's journey to the top and how he slayed the beast that is Cranial X, aka Rob Rage. May he rest in peace. I don't see his momentum slowing down right now. And Hill has had a couple of great defenses and a couple of great battles. He is taking New Frontier in the direction beyond Cranial X as our second champion. And I don't see momentum slowing down at all. Flares is going to give him a challenge. Flares is going to do everything possible he can to win that title, and he might steal it. He might. But there's just something about Tyler Hill's journey that makes me think that he's going to retain against my best friend, Gabriel Fuerza. And Fuerza may be upset with me, and that's okay. Because I know he understands that this is business. You got to put friendship aside in business. And he gets that, guys. He does. He gets it. He might not. He's probably not going to talk to me for a little bit. That's okay. We still have our standing Thursday steak dinner. He still has not shown up, but I'm hoping that he will. I'm hoping that he will. Fuerza. Our best friend, buddy. All right, next match on the card is the Kings of Combat tournament. All that stuff was just getting to the meat and potatoes that it is. Now, a couple of these matches may be sprinkled out through, but the brackets are locked in and they are ready to go. And we are going to break it down for you guys right now with the tail of the tape, all of the above, all the good stuff. So I got to ask one simple question. Are you guys ready? Because I am, and here we go. First match on the card, the returning Aiden Prince. Well, I shouldn't say returning. He's already made his return to New Frontier, and he had a great barn burner of a match that was Lufisto, and fortunately did not get the win on that one. But he takes on Essex Jr. Now, you know Jr. will have Senior with him in his corner, probably shouting out orders. But Jr., I think he knows how to pretty much ignore Dad to this point. This match is going to be electric. The tail of the tape is such. I mean, the reach, the weight advantage, the height advantage, years pro advantage, all goes to Aiden Prince. But Essex Jr., that kid is fire. This one is hard for me to call because I appreciate both of these combatants and what they bring to the ring. Death Wish Aiden Prince, he knows what it takes to win in big matches. And this 8-man tournament is no bigger because you literally go to the semifinals or the quarterfinals, the semifinals, and then the finals. So this is first shot at that grand championship. And Death Wish Aiden Prince, he knows big money matches. And Essex Jr., he's got a great upside, the youngster, but I just don't know if he's ready for the pressure that is this tournament. And in that being his possible Achilles heels, I'm giving the win on this one to Death Wish Aiden Prince. Next match on the card, how about this? Junior Benito making his New Frontier debut, going up against New Frontier staple, Tyler Arrow. Skills and Arrow, they got a history. Skills hopefully will be able to put his personal issues aside and be able to call this match down the middle fairly. But Arrow, he knows New Frontier. He knows what it takes to win in New Frontier. But Junior Benito, this kid is special. There's something about this kid that just makes you want to gravitate towards him. He's got that underdog feel, but he's got that veteran look to him. This kid, you can't be mad at this kid, just like Arrow. They both have that underdog feel. And this one's going to be hard to call for sure. Because, again, I appreciate both of these guys. You got Arrow with 8 years pro. You got Benito with 5 years pro. Again, you got to give the reach and the height, or the reach and the weight advantage to my boy Tyler Arrow. Am I right on that one? Benito's got a little bit, sorry, it's a little bit hard to see in the screen there. Benito's got a little bit of a height advantage to him, but the weight advantage definitely goes to Tyler Arrow. And when it's all said and done, as much as I appreciate Junior Benito, I'm giving Tyler Arrow the W in this one. Like I said, he knows what it takes to win here in New Frontier. He has done that successfully. He has slain some of his biggest dragons in New Frontier. And I think he's ready to go for a shot at that grand championship, man. I really, really do. Next match on the card, how about this? Bobby Sharp taking on Covey Crisp. These guys are debuting as well. And, man, electric. I know Covey Crisp. I've been following his career for a long time. Bobby Sharp, I'm not too adversed in, but I know exactly what I do know about him is I know what he can bring to the table. The tail of the tape is such. 21, you got a 21-year pro in Bobby Sharp taking on the 8-year pro, Covey Crisp. And man, this one is going to be that special match that you're going to watch with utter fascination and entertainment. Because these two guys are both new to the New Frontier game, the New Frontier fans, but they are no strangers to professional wrestling here in Canada. And what's great about this year's King Combat tournament is we went to all corners of Canada. We went as far as West Coast as we could, as far East Coast as we could, and we have literally brought the cream of the crop to here in Coburg for this event. Again, I know Kobe Chris a little bit more than I do Bobby Sharp. I'm not taking anything away from Bobby Sharp. I mean, 21-year pro, that's enough to cement his legacy. But I'm going to give this one to Kobe Chris. I think Kobe Chris has got something special, and I think he is going to be the winner of this match and move on to the semifinals. And the final match on the card, Tarek with that idiot Adam Hayes will go one-on-one with the debuting Judas Icarus. I know Icarus. I know Tarek. I've called a lot of their matches. I've spoken to both of these men. Go through the archives of Straight Talk Wrestling to hear the great conversations I had. I know that this one will be the tournament quarterfinal match of the fucking night. Tale of the tape is such. You got Tarek with the reach, the height, and the weight advantage. But Judas Icarus, he's different. You know, everybody knows the juxtaposition that is the names Judas and Icarus. Icarus flew too close to the sun, was burned down by the gods. Judas was the man who turned his back, was a traitor to Jesus Christ. So when you name yourself after two very juxtaposition figures in mythology, you're playing with fire, literally. And Judas Icarus knows how to strike. Tarek knows how to strike. Judas Icarus has speed. Tarek has speed. Judas Icarus has power. Tarek has power. These two mirror each other in so many different ways. This one is going to be hard to call. This one is going to go down to the wire. These two are going to push each other to the limit. But if you ask, you really want to know my opinion? Well, if you're watching, you must want to know my opinion. Tarek for the win. That's right. Tarek for the W will stay undefeated in New Frontier Pro. Not before Judas Icarus literally takes him to the brink. This may be Tarek's hardest test here in New Frontier next to Lufisto. And if Hayes gets involved in any way, shape, or form, I cannot be more excited to see Icarus punch his lights out like Leighton Buzzard did, like Lufisto almost did. Actually, I believe she did too. It's always fun to see Hayes get his ass kicked. So many different levels. That's what I really enjoy about New Frontier. Not the action that they bring. The action that they bring is amazing. And it's common now. If you're a New Frontier fan, you know exactly what they bring to the table. But watching Adam Hayes get punched in the face, that just adds so much more to an already great event. That's it for this one, guys. The King of Combat tournament is going to be electric. And as always, it's going to be called by your host, your boy, and joining me for the first time on commentary, New Frontier legend, PD Skills. And I cannot wait to call this amazing event with him. Guys, tickets are still available. Front row, sold out. General admission, still available. Kids under 12, $15. You can't beat this, guys. You can't beat the price point. It's going to be incredible. Get your tickets. Go to New Frontier, message a matchmaker, do what you got to do. Show up at the venue that night. It's going to be incredible. Don't miss it. February 17th, City of Coburg. Peace, love, and wrestling. See you guys for the next prediction show. Peace.
Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and turn on that notification bell so you get notified each time we post a video. Alternatively, you can check us out on all podcast platforms and hosted on Podbean. We are also available on the SNME network. That's the Sunday Night's Main Event Patreon. Please feel free to check us out there as well. And don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms at _Straight Talk on Twitter, at Straight Talk Wrestling on Instagram, Straight Talk Wrestling on Facebook, Straight Talk Wrestling on TikTok, and of course, you can check out all our merch at ProWrestlingTees.com.
I don't even